I introduce you to the monotonous absence of feeling like you belong, the constant search for what you call home, snippets of a dull monochrome at the back of our heads of a place once called home. A feeling one could call alienation, despite living right here on Earth. Every one of us was brought up to know their own country and surroundings as their definition of the word home. But as of now, and over the past years, a lot of that has changed since the majority of us lost the blessing of those familiar surroundings. What is home? A feeling or a place? How can we cope with not living in it, yet still feel the safety and serenity of it? Home, according to the definition of the thesaurus, is a place, especially as a member of a family or a household. Growing up, we always considered our own countries to be our homes, with the warmth of our friends, schools, neighborhoods, and most importantly, our families. However, the clause where one lives permanently in that definition is rather questionable. Is there such thing as committing to staying in one place for the rest of your life? Mostly not. It's perplexing, because even the dictionary we constantly consult for fixed meanings refers to home as a permanent place. During my childhood, my concept of home encompassed the well-known streets of my neighborhood I traversed daily, the quaint bookstore situated at the nearby corner of our street, spending quality time with my grandmother and my family's humble abode. Similarly, home to you could mean a lot of other things as well, such as your mother's soup on a day where you were sick, or even your childhood bedroom and toys. But as you get older, the metaphorical blanket that kept you warm is abruptly taken off, leaving you unsure of what's next. For various reasons, many of us have had to face foreignness, leaving a void inside, a void created by the absence of what we once knew as home. The word home itself carries the burning of a longing heart, to be robbed of the warmth of your home and the safety it brings to your heart, only to be replaced by fear and instability, is like a newborn being pulled away from his mother. Many of us have experienced this feeling, the ride to the airport with tears down everyone's cheeks, feelings of shock and hopelessness, and watching the plane take off as the city lights got further and further away, diminishing our hope of returning home. Walking down foreign streets in a foreign country or being in an unfamiliar house, you may suddenly find yourself asking, where is my home now? How am I to deal with being away from home is a question that's constantly on my mind as a foreigner. But day by day, week by week, and year by year, the once unfamiliar streets start to host memories we value dearly. The sound of laughter in our new house creates a sense of serenity and ease in the heart. But the longing for home never truly ceases. There's an Arabic quote that I hold dearly. It goes, اعتدنا الغربة حتى صارت بلاد الغربة أوطاننا فأصبح البعد عن بلاد الغربة غربة. This quote expresses how we become so accustomed to foreignness to the point that the foreign country becomes our home, and being distanced from it makes us feel like foreigners all over again. It's a constant loop that we're stuck in. Some of us may wonder, what guarantees that this new country will feel like home? This uncertainty makes us question whether we'll ever feel safe and tranquil again. And some people suffer the aftershocks of leaving their home in the form of place attachment. So what is place attachment? Place attachment is the emotional bond or connection that individuals develop with specific places or environments. One of the difficulties that people who go through place attachment might suffer from is the disruption and uncertainty they feel regarding their identity and their relationships with friends, family, and environment. They might also fear developing new attachments, as they can't imagine going through the loss of dear places and people all over again. They can't imagine losing home. Some other difficulties one might face due to being away from home is depression, anxiety, and even post-traumatic stress disorder. Displacement can be a very shocking and isolating experience where anxiety presents itself differently in each person. For some, it could lead to insomnia, due to the fear and instability of being away from home. For others, it could be the terror of opening up to new people and letting them become of great value to you. Factoring in elements of cultural shock and language barrier, it's no wonder that the process of adapting to this new foreign community can be challenging, provoking feelings of frustration and disorientation. So what can we do now? One of the most crucial steps to dealing with losing your sense of belonging is to delve into your past and understand why and how it has impacted